Managing Python dependencies, virtual environments, and tools can be a nightmare. Let me show you how UV simplifies it all in just seconds. So, what is UV? UV is a high-performance Python package and project manager developed by Astral. Built in Rust, it's engineered for speed, 10 to 100 times faster than pip, while offering a unified approach to Python project management. With UV, you can initialize new projects, manage dependencies with log file support, create and handle virtual environments automatically, install and switch Python versions per project, install and run CLI tools without polluting your global environment. So UV is designed to replace multiple tools like pip, Pipx, Poetry, and Pyenv with a single, streamlined workflow. Now, how can we install UV? Installing UV is quite quick and straightforward. It can be done on macOS or Linux. And if you're doing on macOS or Linux, you can use the following command. And if you're doing on Windows, you can do it with a PowerShell command. Or you can also install it from pip with pip install UV, or from Pipx with Pipx install UV. Since I'm on Windows, I'm going to install it with the PowerShell command. It will be downloading and installing UV. So to add UV to your Python in the Windows case, you can either restart the shell or you can run the command that is here. I'm going to restart my shell. And now you can check the current UV version with UV -- version. And there we have it. We have UV installed in our machine. So to start the project with UV, you can just use one single command with UV init. In my example, in this case, and this will initialize the project my example in a specific directory. Now, opening that folder in our code editor, we have the following files. We have python-version or .python-version, main.py, pyproject.toml, and readme, the readme file. So the pyproject.toml defines the project's dependencies and metadata. As you can see here, currently we have no dependencies. The file .python-version defines the Python and the Python version. Of course, the git ignore specifies which directories should be ignored from git. We have the readme.file that is not filled in, but it's already created. And we have a main.py, which provides a small example to start with. So with UV, you get a ready-to-use virtual environment already and all the scaffolding you need. No more manual environment creation or file setup. If we now go to the shell, we can add a dependency. And adding a dependency is so simple as UV add, let's say that we want to add Flask, UV. In a couple of seconds, it has installed the UV and also have created a virtual environment. So we can run a script by utilizing directly the virtual environment with UV run, and then the script that we have, in this case main.py. As you can see, it has run the script, but it has run it also from the virtual environment that it automatically created. UV also makes it simple to install tools, so we can do UV install, tool install, and for instance, we can install Ruff for our linter. As you can see again, very fast it will install the package and install it to the virtual environment. And we can execute with UVX. We can do the Ruff and we can check the current file or the current directory. And it passed all the checks. The real powerful thing about UV is that it can really easy help you manage your Python versions. So for instance, if I check which Python version I'm currently running at the moment, see that I'm running the latest version, Python 3.13.7. But with UV, I can easily install a different version with UV Python install. And let's say that I'm going to want to install Python 3.11. I can just do that, and it will automatically download and install this Python version. As you can see, it has downloaded and installed. So if I want to now change the Python version that I'm using in this project, I can just do UV Python pin and the 3.11 that we just installed. In this case, it says it's incompatible with the project because we have defined it in our Py project that it requires version 3.13. But let's see if I change that to 3.11 and I now try to use again that Python version. You can see that has now updated. You can now see if I open our Python version, you can see that it's now has defined our Python version as 3.11. So this makes it simple to test across different Python versions and ensure that the project always uses the correct one without relying on any separate tools like Pyenv. So with UV, version management is built in, so every project can really stay isolated and consistent. So if you want to simplify your Python project management and save a ton of time, check out UV on GitHub. There's a link in the description of the video. Give it a try and let me know in the comments how much time it has saved you. Also, don't forget to visit developerservice.blog for the best tutorials on Python, Django, and AI. Until next time, happy coding!